This Black History Month, we're marking a historic decision that's changed everything for those in need of kidney transplants. For decades, a race-based method was used to access kidney function, placing Black patients lower on the transplant list. Its reversal has saved countless lives. Tonight, we meet one woman who otherwise may not be alive today.
I'm not going to put your business. We are at Temple University. I'm a PhD student here at Temple, and I received a teaching assistantship. I got the Stephen Colvin Award in 2019. I majored in Pan-African Studies, and I really just fell in love with understanding like a lot of this knowledge that I wasn't necessarily getting, and I also wanted to be able to get as much knowledge as I could so that I could give it back to communities that I felt like truly needed it. In 2012, I was a senior in high school, and my primary care doctor saw that I had protein in my urine, and that is a silent symptom of kidney disease. In 2019, my GFR, the filtration rate that your kidneys are doing, or like how well your kidneys are like filtering waste out of your blood system, was below 15%. So that means that I was officially within kidney failure. And so that was the trigger for me to go through not only training for dialysis, but also to be evaluated to be on the kidney transplant list.
The kidney wait times, specifically in Philadelphia area, can be anywhere from 6 to 8 years. There are probably close to, on an average, 100,000 patients waiting on the kidney wait list. Every day, 13 to 16 patients die on the wait list to waiting for a kidney, and they don't make it.
We have a long history in this country of actually biases against certain transplant candidates, in particular African Americans. Because of the way that we calculate how bad the kidney function is, African Americans were pushed to the bottom of the transplant list.
Hi, how are you? I'm great. How are you?
Long time no see. There was a study back in the 1990s, and because of some flawed assumptions from those results, a formula was widespread, which was applied throughout laboratory reporting systems all over the country, which included race as a variable, as one of the factors to calculate kidney function, suggesting that across the board, Black patients had slightly better kidney function.
So if you were going to take someone who's 60-year-old white patient versus a 60-year-old African-American patient, and they were identical, the kidney function for the 60-year-old white patient would look a little lower than the Black patient.
I was outraged because I instantly thought, how the hell could something like this happen for so long? And even with my research, I knew that there was a legacy of racism and racial bias like within the medical system, but then having to reconcile that with my own experience, it was really a sobering moment.
I don't have it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling today.
No one in my family has kidney disease. None of my friends have really come into contact with this, so I felt isolated a lot of times. But really going on TikTok and sharing my story and being able to find other people who were also going through kidney failure, but also living their lives and not letting it define them, not letting that stop them or their quality of life, it was really empowering and encouraging for me.
Oh, if I were you, I would just focus on my illness. I wouldn't focus on anything else. Okay, babe, that's you, that's not me.
It came under scrutiny just in the past number of years, leading to an even better and fortunately race-neutral formula, which eliminated the effect of pulling Black patients out and suggesting that they are somehow different than everybody else of any other race.
One day in April of 2023, I'm coming home from a very long day of teaching, And I get this letter in the mail from UNOS, the United Network of Organ Sharing.
My original wait time started April of 2019. With the new calculation for Black Americans, my start date would have started 2015.
All of the Black American patients, their scores were being reassessed. And for me, I actually ended up getting 3.5 years added to my waiting time because I should have been on the transplant list in 2015 as opposed to 2019. On July 3rd, it was a Monday, I was literally cooking dinner. I already had the number saved in my phone as "your kidney is calling" in like all capital letters. And so I just see that flashing on my phone while I'm cooking dinner, and they said, "Come to the hospital, like ASAP."
So I got the call. It's time. I'm in the hospital getting ready for my transplant.
I cried. We were bawling. We were on the phone bawling. I was like, I knew what happened. Thank God. Like, blah, blah, blah. So it was fantastic to hear. We were really excited about it. That kidney has been working perfect. Me and my new little kidney, we are getting along just fine. We're going to go to the sculpture garden, and it's a brunch. And we've been able to see each other more often now because she doesn't have to bring all her machinery or anything like that with her, which has been fantastic.
So what kind of gift are you going to get her?
I can't give her a kidney. I can't give her a kidney. I don't know. We're going to have to go on a trip.
So you'll be coming sometime to see us again.
Okay. I've known people, even growing up, that has dealt with kidney disease that has passed away while either on dialysis or waiting for an organ transplant. I grieved for them because what if they were able to be tested with the normal GFR score and not the eGFR score? I wonder how many lives would have been impacted, how many people would still be here today.
What a staggering figure. Our thanks to Jazmin for sharing her story.